Welcome back. We're here to preview Sunday's Premier League clash between Chelsea and Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Barney, starting with Chelsea, they're into the match off the back of the Champions League win over Sporting Lisbon. Probably should have won that more convincingly.
Yeah, they should have. They had so many great chances. The actual performance was really good. The first half, they completely dominated a place where it was really tough to go. Mourinho will be delighted with every aspect of the performance apart from the finishing, because they should have won that by 4 or 5 at least. The Rui Patricio, the Sporting keeper, had a really good game, but the finishing was really poor, and they need to improve that against Arsenal for sure.
Pascal, Barney mentions 4 points of the first 2 Champions League games going well. In the league, it's going even better, unbeaten, top of the table. Couldn't have got much better, could it?
Yeah, they do look unstoppable. They were the favourites before the season started, and there's nothing to suggest that they're not now. I mean, they've looked so good in most of their games, and they've arguably had their toughest game already to City away, and they got a point there, and they probably should have won that. You know, they went ahead and then conceded late on. So yeah, there's nothing to suggest that they're not going to win the league at the moment.
And Arsenal, moving into Arsenal, Barney, 1-1 against Spurs last time out. They've won twice, drawn 4, haven't lost, but what have you made of their start to the season?
It's been pretty average, isn't it? I think they're 4th at the moment, which, you know, it's a decent position after 6 games to be in. They'll hope to push on from that, but they haven't been at their best. They've had to come from behind 4 times already this season, which will worry Arsene Wenger. His side need to get into the lead and hold the lead. They needed a late goal to beat Crystal Palace as well, so, you know, it's been all right, but it hasn't been good enough yet, really, if they're to challenge for the title.
Pascal, injuries has been spoken about a lot Arsenal this season. Certainly, you know, defensive 2 Frenchmen, Debuchy and Giroud, but Ramsey's out as well now, which is how big a blow do you think that is?
It's a massive blow. I think, you know, he has always had his injury problems in the past. There was that huge layoff he had, but when he came back, he looked so good. The start of the season, I mean, when he's on form, I think he's one of the best midfielders in the league, but missing him, it will be a big blow. I mean, with him out now, they need to look to players like Wilshere. He's got to really start stepping up and playing well every week. Cazorla, Ozil, they need those players to start doing a lot more. Sanchez has got to do something, and obviously if Welbeck can keep finding the net up front, they should still be okay, I think.
So you backing them to get anything from this game?
It's a tough one to call, but I think, yeah, they might just get a point, 1-1.
I just think Chelsea are too strong at the moment. Arsenal, they struggled in big games last season. I think they were 6-0 was at Stamford Bridge last season, so I'm going for another Chelsea win. 2-0, I think. I'm
going to agree with Barney. I think, like you say, I think the bottom line is Chelsea are just better than Arsenal at the moment, aren't they? So I think they're going to back 2-0. So we've got 2 wins for Chelsea. Pascal's back in a draw. Thanks for joining us.